of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. And I want to talk to the folks from the Salvation Army of Indiana County. It's a busy time of the year for everybody, and certainly for them. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Christy Ooten was just here a week or so ago. We were talking with her, and she said, you know, you really have to meet Captain Erin. So Captain Erin Rischaway is with us this morning, and we get to meet her for the very first time. It's good to meet you. How are you?
I'm great. It's nice to meet you, and it's nice to be here.
It's good to have you here with us. Christy, tell me, confidentially, because nobody else is watching on Facebook or listening, how is she to work with?
She's great.
She's great?
Yeah, she's got
I figured.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Well, Erin, you've been with the Salvation Army for how long?
My whole life.
Uh-huh.
So it was the church that I grew up in when I was a kid.
Wonderful.
My grandparents on my dad's side were Salvation Army officers. And so my parents both worked for the Salvation Army and attended Salvation Army as their church.
Nice.
So I was commissioned as a Salvation Army officer in 2010, and I've been on the field as a field officer for 13 years.
Wow. Wow. So that's and how many stops has that been for you?
Technically 5.
I was going to say, do you have to get the fingers out and start counting on your fingers?
Yes, this is the 5th stop, but I was stationed in Youngstown, Ohio, in 2 different appointments in the same place.
Oh.
So that you can technically
You're counting that
consider
as
that's
one,
right? So it would be 4.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that you've seen and done a whole lot down through the years with the Salvation Army, and it's great to have you here in Indiana. Where were you most recently?
Uniontown, Pennsylvania, in Fayette County.
All right. So you've been all around this area, huh?
I have, yes. And then I'm from New Jersey originally, and also lived in New York. And then my first appointment was in New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So I've had a wide range of places I've lived.
So with all of that, you've been through a few Red Kettle campaigns.
Yes, I have.
And you and Christy are getting ready to roll out another one.
Yes.
And here it comes. It comes fast, doesn't it?
Does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So Christy, the Salvation Army Red Kettle Campaign is just about to kick off, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just around the corner.
November 13th.
Wow.
Yep.
November 13th. And of course, it's turned into a great big opening event, too. The breakfast is a wonderful thing.
November 9th.
November the 9th.
Yes,
right.
From 7 to 9 a.m. at the KCAC. And we are very excited about it.
I bet you.
Yes.
I bet you. Have you been to an event at the KCAC yet?
No, I have not. I have not even been inside.
Really?
So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, Christy, tell her what it's all about.
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah, it's a wonderful venue. It's a newer addition to Indiana. But it's really nice and cozy. But you'll love it. It has a lot of space inside, just for the events that it accommodates. So
and the breakfast itself is such a wonderful event, and folks can get on board. They can come, can't they?
Yes. We have posted the invitation on our Facebook page. I'm going to make sure that I repost it again today. And there's a QR code at the bottom of that invitation. You scan the QR code, and it'll take you right to the registration. Or if you want to register, you can always call in, and we can send you a RSVP card if the internet is not your thing.
Yeah.
So, but there's lots of ways to participate. Come and partake of the breakfast. In First Bank is the sponsor of the Kettle kickoff breakfast, and we're very grateful to In First for providing the breakfast for us for free of charge.
Yeah.
And then we have tons of baskets, live auction items. You can sponsor a table to support the Salvation Army, and your business information will be on top of the table. And you can also sponsor a kettle during our Red Kettle campaign. And if you're able to do that for your business or individually, we'll put your name and advertising right on top of the kettle stand.
Nice.
For the season.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. All right. So, and you make it into a big event. It's a lot of fun, isn't it, Chrissy?
Yeah, it's a huge event for us, and it kicks off. And I mean, every Salvation Army across the United States is doing a kettle kickoff. I think the largest is in Texas. That's the huge one with the Cowboys. And ours is a little bit smaller.
That's actually our national kettle kickoff.
Yeah.
So it's pretty popular.
Well, the KCAC and the Dallas Cowboys Stadium, a lot of people mistake one for the other. You never know.
You never know. We might see Mr. Jones down here sometime.
Yeah, you just can't figure out which one am I in right now. But the event itself coming up on the 9th of November, and people really should get on board quickly.
Yes. Yeah, if you want to do some early Christmas shopping, this is a great opportunity for that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. We're going to have lots of gift cards, some individual items like a Blackstone grill, some purses and bags, and just some different things, jewelry, items that you would want to look for a family member maybe to give as a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So
that's a wonderful thing. But then the kettle campaign actually begins, and you said the 13th.
Yes.
Will be the first actual day when you're going to be able to see the kettles.
Yes.
And Christy, I think you were telling me last week that the traditional locations that we've grown accustomed to, of course, the Walmart in White Township, but you're trying your best to add other locations, right?
Yes, we have the Indiana Walmart, Blairsville Walmart, Giant Eagle, and we're trying to do like Bilo and possibly JCPenney in the mall. Just trying to get more people. It's hard to get volunteers and workers to come in and stand at the kettles. So that's the more people we have, the more locations we can open up.
If you are looking for extra work and you have time during the day, we are looking to hire people to ring bells for us, as well as volunteering.
Yeah.
So the only way that we're able to meet that goal that we have at the end of the season is by coming together and supporting the community through volunteering, but also supporting people in the community who are out of work who can come and help us ring bells as well. So
You'd love
together we all make a difference.
Love to have volunteers who would show up to ring the bells. When they're not available, you might be able to place paid employees there to do that.
Yes.
But the worst thing of all would be to have the kettle tripod there with no kettle there.
Right.
Because the whole object of the Red Kettle Campaign is to raise money for the services offered by the Salvation Army throughout the year. This is the big fundraiser.
This is the time of the year where we stockpile. We raise a lot of money. We work really, really hard, and then that sustains us throughout the rest of the fiscal year.
Yeah.
So that we can provide day camp in the summer, after school program, financial assistance, church programming, all of the seasonal distributions that we do. So we want to take care of our community the best that we can.
All of those things that the Salvation Army does within the community, it really is an integral part of this Indiana community, and we want folks to be there for that. So get to the breakfast if you can, and sign up. You don't even have to go to the breakfast if you want to volunteer. They can just get in touch with the Salvation Army and say, hey, our company wants to send people down and take a morning or take an afternoon or an evening or whatever it is. And you'll work out the details with them.
Yes. Yep. I'll be on the phone. They'll have my number.
All of those wonderful things will be happening. Angel Tree, people can still sign up for that, yes?
Yes, up until Christmas Eve, we will support those families up until the last minute.
And can people actually go to the trees now and start pulling the items so that they can start their shopping?
Tags don't go out actually till I think the November 6th.
November 6th.
So the week of November 6th, they'll be out in the stores, businesses. They can check our website for locations.
Gosh, those first 2 weeks for the Salvation Army in November are going to be big, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah. Well, there's such wonderful programs, and Salvation Army does such great programming that it's wonderful that you're able to do that. And so the dinner, the breakfast itself, the Red Kettle Campaign as well, the Angel Tree Program. You still doing Coats for Kids, or is that already?
Our event is next week. It is Tuesday and Wednesday, and that is being sponsored by Aetna Healthcare.
Yes.
So if you have a child that is in need of a coat, please call our office so we can still get you in for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and can people still donate those?
Yeah, they can still donate, and we're still accepting signups for that too.
Wonderful. All right, so it's not as if you're not busy enough, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Captain Erin, how do you find Indiana? Do you enjoy it?
Yes. Yeah. I've been really welcomed really well.
Yeah.
It's a reprieve from previous appointments, so I'm hitting the ground running and going to take off flying, right?
Very good. Sure.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
You've been here how long?
Since June 28th.
Since June 28th. Working hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And learning about the uniqueness of Indiana.
Yes. Yes. It's a beautiful place.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Yes, I do. I love it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, good to meet you. We'll meet you again, I'm sure, quite often. And Christy will continue to meet with you, too, here on Indiana in the Morning. Don't be shy, okay? Just let me know anytime you want to come on, and we'll make it work.
Great. Thank you.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Fox News is coming your way next at the top of the hour. Josh Woodison in our WCCS newsroom after that. We talked to Lynette Yarnick from Yarnick's Farm Market in our next half hour. And the guys from PA Career Link will be joining us as well.
My fellow Americans, November 7th, vote yes to pancakes from the United Way of Indiana County. The United Way is offering its famous plain or blueberry pancakes or French toast with sausage and drink from 7 to 7 at the New Life Community Church. Pre-order online at uwindianacounty.org. October 31st is the final day to request delivery of orders of 5 or more. Vote pancakes November 7th and help create kindness through hope. Order today at uwindianacounty.org.
Luther Ford, one trusted name, two great locations. And right now, Luther Ford has the wheels and they're making deals. Buy a new 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E and save $10,000 and everyone qualifies. Or lease a new 2023 Ford Escape Active all-wheel drive. Just $388 a month for 36 months with no money down. Luther Ford.